Bar Brothers.
Oh, baby! Come on, baby!
Barstarrz. And of course, many more calisthenic legends whom I looked up to when I was first starting calisthenics. Let's turn you into a superhuman. I started working out in 2013, but I only started taking my training seriously at the start of 2016. That's when I found myself a workout group whom I cherished a lot. We went through a lot of things together. But yeah, during 2016 as well, I was starting to follow a lot of people. Jeff Cavalier, Austin Dunham, fitnessfaqs, barstarrz, Vadim. So many people who have taught me a lot along my somewhat 4 to 5 year journey. So to kick it off, let's get straight to number 1. I don't know why I'm so nervous. I'm just talking to myself right now, but it feels like I'm talking to other people through this camera. It just feels weird. When you first start in calisthenics, you probably just want to build a foundation off of the 4 main exercises, right? The push-ups, the dips, the pull-ups, and the squat. But as you get stronger, there are 2 methods of progression. You can either add weight, right, external resistance, or you can select a more advanced exercise to push yourself even harder. For every exercise, there's an opportunity for more pain, but more fun as well. If we were to take the pull-up for example, what do you think is a step up to increase the load to make the exercise a bit harder? We have archer pull-ups, archer chin-ups, typewriters, headbangers, a lot of exercises actually that are going to push you even harder. Okay, once you build the foundational strength for yourself, you can do solid 10 to 20 reps of each primary exercise. That's when it's starting to get a bit serious. Or you can take the easier path of adding external resistance. You can either put some books or weight in your backpack, or you can take ordinary weights and maybe buy a dip belt from the store and just load that up and do some pull-ups and do some push-ups. If you guys have ever seen that video from the Bar Brothers with Hannibal for King, when Hannibal for King is demonstrating diamond push-ups, I was amazed at myself the first time that I watched that video. Ordinary people, they do diamonds probably around their head, maybe around their mid-chest. Hannibal for King, to make it even harder for himself, he's positioning his hands even lower, all the way to his belly button. That's some extreme stuff. So the way to more strength and looking better is knowing through calisthenics there are 2 methods of progression. You can either add weights or you can do a more difficult exercise. Keep that in mind the next time you program a workout. When you're first starting calisthenics, your main priority will be trying to increase your reps on the foundational exercises. However, that's where a lot of rookies make the mistake of trying to increase their endurance on very easy exercises. If you're trying to increase your reps on push-ups and you got to 20, maybe 30 and above that, that's great. But that's the thing with calisthenics and working out. Once something becomes easy, you have a duty to make that become hard. Because guess what? If what you're doing is easy, where is the growth? You have to constantly keep improving. And you're not going to improve if the workouts you are doing are easy. It's the same thing when people go to the gym, they don't focus, they select an easy weight, and while they're working out, they're on their phone. I've seen that so many times where I'm walking past the gym and someone's on the bike, and while they're on that bike, they're on their phones and they're coasting along. When I'm walking past, I'm like, that's not the way to go. If what you're doing is easy, there would never be growth. So push-ups, no. Pseudo planche push-ups, if you tried pseudo planche push-ups, you'll see how much of an upgrade that is from the normal push-up to this. So what do? You increase the reps on very difficult exercises. If you're trying to build your shoulders, you might start off by doing pike push-ups, decline pike push-ups, and as you get stronger, you might want to try out doing assisted handstand push-ups. So you put yourself on a wall and you start doing that. When you first start off, your shoulders may not be strong. You may not be strong as a whole, but you want to increase your reps on that very difficult exercise. So when you jump on that wall, maybe you can only do 3. But what's the goal? Increase the reps on the handstand push-up. You can only do 3, increase that to 20. If you can do 30 pike push-ups on the floor, set a goal to do 30 push-ups on the wall. Okay, increasing your reps on the push-ups and the dips on very easy exercises won't help you get to the next level. That's only the starting point. So anything beyond 30, you need to do a more difficult exercise. The only time you're going to be doing these easy exercises is if it's by the end of the workout and you're trying to burn yourself out. Right? Maybe your workout, you did those handstand push-ups or these very difficult typewriters, and by the end of it you want to burn yourself out. You do the easy exercise, maybe doing ordinary push-ups, or maybe you're doing Australian chin-ups. Those are for the burners and the finishers. But the gist of calisthenics and becoming stronger and looking better, it's making easy hard. I want you guys to take a moment to think about the first time you did calisthenics. Was it easy? Was it hard? Did you have fun? Because the reason I started calisthenics was the functional strength, to look good, to become strong, to impress other people on the bars. And number 3 is, if you're doing calisthenics and you're not having fun, what's really the point of it? I want you guys to know that experimenting with your workouts and your training is okay. It doesn't have to be the traditional reps and sets. Calisthenics is supposed to be fun. Trying out other workout programs and workout methods from other people over the internet, it gives your journey a certain kick. Maybe you do traditional sets and reps, but have you ever tried pyramids? Maybe you're doing mega sets with 3 to 4 exercises in one whole set. Or the good old cycles with 8+ exercises. Calisthenics shouldn't be monotonous and boring. There should be some sort of variety. I first started calisthenics because I wanted to become strong. And looking at other people on YouTube and on the internet, I've seen how much stuff you can do with a single workout. It doesn't have to be one way to get to your destination. There could be many ways, many pathways in order for you to get there. Whatever your goals are, whether you're trying to get ripped, trying to get shredded, look good, get huge, or get super strong, you can get there no matter what. And it won't hurt if you're trying to get there in the process by having fun. One of my biggest mistakes while going on this journey was completely neglecting dieting. I thought if I worked out extremely hard every single day, then I wouldn't have to worry about dieting. I didn't want to eat clean, I didn't want to eat a lot of food, I just wanted to work out. And every time that I worked out, I was hitting it hard. I would program a workout before I'd be there at the park, and I'd do it, and I'd do it extremely hard. I'd come home and my mum would tell me, you know, like, training is only 20%, 80% you need to be dieting as well. And I was ignorant back then, so I didn't listen to her. So for number 4, 80% of the battle is dieting. For some people, training is the easy part. For other people, training is the hard part. I don't want to eat clean. I want to eat junk food just like you do. But guess what? If you want to look good, if you want to be strong, you are going to have to suck it up and discipline yourself in eating right every single day. Maybe you can slack it a bit and cheat maybe once a week, but that's really all I can allow myself personally. And when it's time to eat good food, you make sure you take accountability and eat it when it's time. Maybe it's a post-workout meal or a post-workout supplement. I get lazy sometimes and I don't want to take my post-workout supplement. Why? Because it's tedious, it's really annoying. But yeah, you gotta remind yourself, if you don't do this, what are the consequences? If you eat that donut, what's gonna happen to your body? You're gonna feel like shit after you eat it. In the process, it feels good, yes, it's so good. But after, you look at your stomach, you look at yourself in the mirror and you're like, why? Why did I do that? It happens to me, it's a daily ongoing battle. I know a lot of people say it's 80 and 20. For me, it's 100% dieting, 100% training. You have to put 100% effort in everything that you do. To me, hitting it hard at the gym or at the park without proper dieting is like having a really good air fan, but it's being blocked by a lot of dust, which completely disrupts its effectiveness. Okay, it's trying to blow air while there's a lot of built up dust preventing the air from actually going out. Don't limit yourself and the possibilities of your results, okay, your potential. Diet right and you'll be right. As you're setting and hitting goals with calisthenics, you need to keep in mind that critiquing yourself is extremely vital. It plays an extremely important role when it comes to your continuous progress throughout the years. You need to have the mindset of looking at yourself in the mirror and saying, okay, this is what I need to work on. My shoulders aren't looking too good, I need to work on that. My abs are a bit chubby, I need to diet a bit better. Don't be like me. When I was in my younger days being a stupid teenager, I would look at my shoulders, I'd lift them up like this, I'd tap it, I'd be like, oh shit, they're so hard, they're so strong, I don't need to train my shoulders. Don't be dumb like I was, okay? Every single body part, you have to work it out. Legs, don't skip legs. Calves, don't skip calves. Don't skip anything. If you truly want to make it in calisthenics, if you want to get the front lever, if you want to get the human flag, if you want to look better, get shredded, look good, You can't skip anything. Your body is your own brand. Your body is your own product. How you look at yourself is how other people look at you. If you're positive about yourself, you look at yourself and you say, okay, I'm going to work on this. You shouldn't look at yourself in the mirror and say, oh man, why aren't my biceps bigger? I've been training so hard. I've been following these workout routines from Jeff Cavalier. I've been doing all these things that people have been telling me, but my biceps haven't gotten any bigger. Don't play the victim. You have to take full responsibility of why you are not where you are. If your biceps aren't where you want it to be, work harder, plan better, research more, find a solution on how to get there, okay? Never playing the victim never works. Trust me. I've always had the mindset of, oh, it's time to work on that. Oh, triceps, time to do triceps now. My triceps are lacking, it's time to do that. My biceps have gotten weaker, let's work on that. Okay, there are a lot of people that play the victim, they blame genetics, they blame other people, they make excuses on why they aren't there and why you are there. They want to put a label on you, they want to make you feel like shit so they feel better. Don't let them do that. Work on yourself, critique yourself, become better on your own accord. You want to become better because of you, not because of what other people said. Once you prove them wrong, then it's, I'm doing this for myself. I've become better. Don't be a punk. Get out there and solve that shit. You're the only one who can fix your mistakes. You're the only one who can get you to where you want to be. Okay, independence is a very powerful thing. That's all I have for you today. There are a lot of things that I learned from all these people who contributed to the popularity of calisthenics. You know, brothers, barstarrz. I owe so much to them. And yeah, I hope you found value in this video. Hopefully you learned something from the 5 points that I listed in this video. Yeah, if you're new to the channel, subscribe. I have more calisthenic stuff, strength stuff, a lot of things coming to this channel very soon. So yeah, next workout, crush it. Stay healthy and peace out.